Good afternoon, folks. This is Charles Grievous with GoBlackKnights.com. Today we have veteran cornerback Jabari Moore. Good afternoon, Jabari. How's it going?
Going good. How about yourself?
Absolutely fantastic. Now, needless to say, this is an exciting day for you, this pro day. And actually, I believe it was like January 2019, coming out of powerful Hoover High School in Hoover, Alabama, where you had approximately about 25 plus offers. You committed to Army West Point, and here you are now participating in pro day. So, first of all, how does that even feel? Just kind of bring me to that mindset.
Well, it's been a long journey. I know. I remember first walking through these doors for the first time, not knowing what's going on. Fast forward about 60 games later, here we are. It just all seemed like a blur.
That's absolutely fantastic. So, you know, let's start from the beginning, and please bring the Army fans inside your afternoon pro day. But before we kind of go into how your afternoon started, can you talk about or talk to us about, what your mindset was going into today's events compared to, let's say, just even going into stepping on the field for a game itself? Can you compare the two, if you will?
I feel like, it's pretty similar. Every time you want to step on the field and you're competing, the biggest thing is just having fun. I mean, you prepared for this. We prepared for the past few months, just like a game, you prepare the whole week. I mean, you're ready, you can do it. And now it's just stepping on the field, having fun, and just completing what you set out to do.
Awesome, and I believe that your day started off in the weight room, and correct me if I'm wrong, inside the Kimsey Athletic Center. And if that is the
Correct.
case, how were your measurements with the, I believe, 225-pound bench press and the vertical?
It's pretty good. The measurements, I didn't quite hear what they had for the height because it kind of rolled through pretty quick, but I was 186 for the weight, and that's dropping a lot because during the season I was like 195, kind of slimmed up for this process. And then for the bench press, I got 11, and then the vertical was a 35.
Great. And the next part of the session, field testing, and as Eric just indicated, in the combine, you guys were able to do that outside, although I'm sure it's pretty brisky up there.
Yeah, it was freezing.
And so the broad jump, I believe it was the infamous 40-yard dash with the 5-10-5, which I absolutely have no idea what that is. And then the three cone test. How do you feel you did in those areas?
Um, Definitely in the change of direction portion of the events, I feel like I did a great job. The straight line speed, I got a 4.63 on the 40, which isn't quite where I wanted to be, but I believe that I can play football. So it's just up to getting out there and doing what you set out to do. But I feel like it was a decent day overall. Could have done better. But now it's just from here, it is what it is.
Great. And were there any individual workouts at all, or and what did you officially measure in today? I think you said about 185 or something like that.
It was 187. I didn't get the height because like I said, it was moving kind of fast, but it was probably 5'11". Did you get the height and weights in there? Probably 5'11". That's what I've been weighing in or measuring in at.
I think just like, yeah, 5'11".
Yeah, 5'11".
Hey, that's good. That's good. And again, were there any individual workouts at all?
So after we got done with all the field events, we did a DB workout just with the scouts that were there, and they kind of took us through just a few change of direction drills, and I felt that went really good. It's what I'm comfortable with, so I enjoyed that portion of it.
Great. And prior to today's pro day, what NFL teams have been in contact with you, and can you elaborate on some of those conversations that you've had thus far?
So I myself, I haven't been contacted by anyone. All that just goes through my agent, and so we just go from there.
Okay. Now there are several former Black Knights that are in the NFL or NFL rosters. Have you had an opportunity to chat with any of them relative to preparing yourself for the process that you did today, along with going forward? And if so, who have you talked to?
So Eli Riley, he was actually a big part of our training process, as he trains with the same trainer that me and Quindraylon did. So he was there a bunch of our workouts, just giving us little pointers around the way and just telling how everything operates. And it felt like he was very helpful in the process. And I just love learning from him.
So is it a combination of the speed, strength, and conditioning training that you're doing at the academy, along with another trainer outside of the venue of West Point?
Correct.
Okay, and is that a local? Because I know Elijah is from the area. Is that a local trainer?
Yes, sir. It's in New Jersey, so just not too far, about 30 minutes out. So it's not that far.
Fantastic. So are you excited? I want to close with this question. Are you excited about what you did today and looking forward?
Yes, sir. I feel like it's a start, and just keep working from here is the biggest thing.
Well, listen, appreciate it. We know you have the talent to make it to the next level, so we're encouraged with that. And thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.